eating beef.
And that's what's making news in America this morning.
This is Southern New England's trusted news source. Good Morning Providence.
Two men in southern New England become the first in the nation to be charged with stimulus fraud during the pandemic. How authorities say they tried to scam the system.
And new face mask orders for Massachusetts and Rhode Island. The Bay State's mandate starts today. The Ocean States later this week.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for waking up with us. I'm Doreen Steele.
And I'm Ian Steele. It's Wednesday, May 6th. Let's get right over to Storm Tracker meteorologist Chelsea Priest live in the Weather Center with our first forecast. Chelsea, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Good morning to all of you. We're waking up with temperatures that are on the cool side of things this morning. We are clear to start the day, and those clear conditions allowed the temperatures to drop into the low 40s across most of Rhode Island. But take a look through southeastern Mass. 10 degrees cooler in Taunton at 30 degrees right now, 33 in New Bedford, 30 in Falmouth. So depending on where you are, you may be seeing a big drop in temperatures compared to what we saw yesterday at this time. 15-degree difference in Taunton, 12 degrees in Norwood and New Bedford. Across much of Rhode Island, only a few degrees of a difference compared to yesterday. Satellite radar image is quiet. We'll see clear conditions this morning, but as expected, clouds will be increasing as the day goes on, and eventually we'll tap into some spotty showers. As we head through the evening, we're looking at those spotty showers beginning to develop. All in all, though, it's not a lot of rain. In fact, maybe a tenth of an inch total when all is said and done as we head into tomorrow. Some spotty showers will continue into tomorrow, but I do think we'll see some sunshine as well. I'll have a look at your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Let's get a check of the roads this morning. Here's Jim.
Thank you, Chelsea. Take a look at the traffic map this morning. No delays on 195 east to west. Moving from the Mass State line up to the 95 split. 95 north and south clear after Route 37 towards Route 10 and Thurvis Avenue. No delays after the state offices exit the SBS curve San Pawtucket. 146 clear after Branch Avenue. No problems on 295 between Route 44, Route 6, and Route 37. In Mass 95 clear right near 295 and 495. 24 smooth all the way up to 93. I'm Jim Stearns with the updated traffic.
All right, Jim, thank you. And now to our top story this morning. Massachusetts residents now required to wear a face mask when out in public. Governor Charlie Baker signed that order last week. It goes into effect this morning. Good morning, Providence reporter Scott Cook is live for us now in Fall River. He has more on these rules. Scott, good morning.
Yeah, during Good Morning, the order is quite simple. It just mandates that every Massachusetts resident will have to wear a face mask of some kind or a cloth covering if they are out in public and cannot maintain 6 feet of social distancing. Now, many people have already been wearing these masks, but starting today, face coverings will no longer be optional under the new state order. Doctors say the mask can be quite effective, and the new rule means that people will have to wear face coverings on places like the T and taxis and ride shares and when outside and coming within 6 feet of others. Now, all of this is now on top of the rule that already required Massachusetts residents to wear face masks when entering a Bay State business. Governor Charlie Baker talked a little bit about the order yesterday when he was here in Fall River touring a PPE manufacturing facility.
Because of the high percentage of people who will get this virus, not know they have it, and be in a position to pass it, unfortunately, onto others.
It's all about viral load. If you're wearing a mask, there's going to be less virus that penetrates you, even if some of it can.
Now, the governor's office discourages people from using medical-grade masks to meet the requirement, saying those should be reserved for healthcare workers only. The Department of Public Health will be enforcing the measure with help from local and state police, and anyone caught violating the order could face up to a $300 fine. Live in Fall River this morning, Scott Cook, ABC 6 News.
Scott, thank you. New details on Rhode Island's efforts to protect its residents. Starting Friday, anyone going out in public must wear a mask. Governor Gina Raimondo announcing the new executive order yesterday. The only exception will be those who are very young or who have a medical reason to not wear one. If you don't, you also don't have to wear one if you're exercising, but you should bring one in case you get within 6 feet of someone else.
Obviously, if you're going to go for a walk alone, if you're going to go for a run, if you and your kids are going for a bike ride, we do not expect that you will wear your cloth face mask.
If you don't have a face mask already, the CDC has tips on how to make one on their website, and you can find that link on our website. That's abc6.com.
It is 5:05 and new this morning. The mayor of New Bedford is set to announce further measures to protect public health amid the COVID-19 outbreak. Later this morning, Mayor John Mitchell will release that new guidance, along with the CEO of Ahead USA, an apparel company in the city. According to the press release, today's announcement is specifically regarding employers and workplace protections. We're going to have more on that announcement on ABC 6 News at noon. Meanwhile, Massachusetts COVID-19 cases are on the decline. State officials announcing Tuesday 1,184 new positive cases, 122 new deaths. The state death toll is now at more than 4,200.
New details this morning. An inmate at a corrections officer at Bristol County House of Corrections have tested positive for COVID-19. The inmate was sent to St. Luke's Hospital for a pre-existing medical condition last Wednesday and tested positive for the virus Friday. The officer who was with him tested positive a few days later. He's now recovering at home. 7 staff members from Bristol are currently at home with the virus. 4 others have recovered and are back to work. Moving on now, a group of U.S. senators now calling for an investigation into the Department of Veterans Affairs and its oversight of homes for aging veterans. The senators want to know if those veterans are getting proper care at the state-run homes. This request comes after more than 70 veterans died from COVID-19 at the Holyoke Soldiers Home in Massachusetts.
And we continue our coronavirus coverage with an arrest for stimulus fraud. Federal officials are charging 2 men in southern New England with trying to profit off the crisis. According to the feds, David Stavely of Andover, Massachusetts, and David Bootzinger of Warwick allegedly applied for more than $500,000 in business loans, all in an effort to swindle funds through the Paycheck Protection Program. Two of those businesses are restaurants in Warwick, Top of the Bay, which is owned by someone else entirely, and the old Remington House Inn, with another fake business in Massachusetts.
We believe both men lied, cheated, and carried out this scheme so they can line their pockets at the expense of the hardworking small businesses that are teetering on the edge of financial ruin as a result of this pandemic.
The Remington House and On the Tracks in Massachusetts closed before the pandemic even began. We reached out to Top of the Bay for comment on what happened, but did not hear back.
Nurses at Kent Hospital are being laid off. This after Care New England reports a multi-million-dollar loss of revenue in March. 7 nurses are being let go from the hospital's dialysis department. They are being replaced by employees from a contract company. The president of Kent Hospital says this was a difficult decision to make, but it had to be done because of the changing financial climate. Nurses at the hospital say this is the worst time to lay off any staff, and they want Care New England to reverse its decision.
These women have given their careers to Kent and the dialysis department. They risk their lives and their families' lives every day coming in.
Kent Hospital's president says the affected nurses were offered an opportunity to work for the union moving forward.
Well, Southern New England fights back against the coronavirus. Later today, you can look to the sky for a show of appreciation to healthcare workers in Massachusetts. F-15 jets from the 104th Fighter Wing out of Westfield are scheduled to conduct flyovers honoring first responders and healthcare workers across the state. The route's going to take them over 12 major hospitals and field hospitals across the state. So look up shortly after noon in Foxborough, because those jets are going to fly over Gillette Stadium for the state police graduation. Of course, the Navy Blue Angels and Air Force Thunderbirds have conducted flyovers honoring first responders in other cities, and we've seen it, Ian. It's just such a powerful sight.
Unbelievable, yeah. We were looking, maybe they may come through our area. Finally, it's happening. Looking forward to seeing that. And again, for the healthcare workers, hope they get a chance to take a little bit of a break and look up and see that.
Yeah, exactly. It is 5:09. We've got a lot more still to come here on Good Morning Providence, with graduation ceremonies in limbo for local high school seniors. One woman is trying to make sure all of their hard work doesn't go unnoticed. The program that's already giving credit where credit is due.
Plus travel after the coronavirus, the deals being offered, and what to look out for before booking.
And coming up at 5:30, a disturbing find near a dog park in Newport. These hot dogs stuffed with nails. The latest on the search for the person responsible. Chelsea.
Some sunshine outside this morning, but increasing clouds as the day goes on. I am tracking some showers as we head through this evening. I'll have your full forecast coming up just after the break.
Alana Cerrone and John DeLuca, weeknights at 6 and 11 on ABC 6 News.
Duracell Optimum will be right where you need them today, tomorrow, the day after that, and the day after that, day after day. Packaging designed to make storage easier. Duracell Optimum.
USAA was made for right now. Right now is a time for action. So for a second time, we're giving members a credit on their auto insurance because it's the right thing to do. We're also giving payment relief options to eligible members so they can take care of things like groceries before they worry about their insurance or credit card bills. Right now is a time to take care of what matters most, like we've done together so many times before. Discover all the ways we're helping members at usaa.com/coronavirus.
Only your Steel dealer has the legendary tools to take on your to-do list. Real Steel. Find yours. For the space you've always wanted. Right now, get a free FSKM line head trimmer attachment with purchase of any Steel combi motor and 1KM attachment. Find yours at steeldealers.com.
This is a hard job. People are in pain. Often they can't work. The insurance company is heartless, and I've got to be the solution. I take other people's problems home with me at night, and in the morning, I'm going to fix things for them, or it's another sleepless night. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. When I hand my client their check, I get to see the joy on their face. That's why I do this job. That smile gives me the strength to take the next client's problems home with me tonight. I'm attorney Rob Levine.
Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
Great news! Boy, we could all use some. And ABC Tonight has you covered with 3 new comedies.
Three's a crowd of fun.
Starting with a new Goldbergs.
The next time you need kissies so badly, you come to your mama.
New housewife with Real Housewife Lisa Vanderpump.
I could be friends with her.
And a double dose of single parents.
I want to be with you.
What?
Could Adam Brody's return
This is all confusing.
be a sign?
There is no such thing as sign.
It all starts tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
And now, your ABC 6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Chelsea Priest.
The view over Providence this morning. It's not the sunrise. That's the nearly full May flower moon. Not full until tomorrow morning at about 6:45, but tomorrow morning we'll be waking up with a lot of clouds. So if you're up early, take a peek. It's starting to set just now, and we will see a nice sunny morning across southern New England. We've had clear conditions overnight, which has allowed the temperatures to drop off for some of us. You can see low 30s through much of southeastern Mass, well below average for this time of year. The average low is in the mid-40s range. So even across Rhode Island, where we're a little bit warmer than southeastern Mass, those temperatures are still just slightly cooler than average. And again, this is just the trend through the upcoming days. You're looking at temperatures staying below the average high, which is 66 degrees now. Today only in the